Okay, so there was this old man who owned a really old, bedraggled green boat. The boat had seen better days. You know, the paint was kind of flickering off it when you touched it, and it kind of been warped by the rough seas because it'd been the only boat he ever owned. And one day he went out into the sea on a mission. His mission was to catch a fish. And this wasn't any fish. This was a fish of biblical, mythical proportions. We're talking a serious fish here. Nobody has ever caught this fish. Nobody had even seen it. They just knew it existed from the damage it had caused. Some of the biggest ships in the world had tried to catch this fish, but not even their incredible equipment could harness the power of this beast. So, the old man set off on his journey. He walked into the sea, the ocean just lapping up his legs, and he got into his boat, and he got into his boat and slowly started sailing out towards the sea. It was a choppier day than usual. The water was kind of seeping over his boat and kind of splashing him here and there. And then he hit one really big wave, and the water just hit him in the face. He was absolutely soaking. So he carried on his trip into the middle of the ocean, and he got to where he needed to get to in the sea, and he settled, and suddenly the ocean was a lot calmer, unnervingly calm actually. It was really, really quiet. The old man waited for hours, just looking, with his little line, with a hook on the end of it, just dangling into the big blue cavern surrounding him. There was no land for miles. He was completely surrounded by the sea. Hours went past, nothing, not even a snag. And the old man felt quite disheartened, really. He had set out to catch this big mythical beast, but nothing had come of it. So he decided to go home. And he started reeling in his line. But then there was a snag. There wasn't any resistance, but it was definitely a snag. It was caught on something. It might have been a shipwreck or a submarine or something, I don't know. But it wasn't moving. So the old man got on his knees and he peered down into the ocean, wondering what on earth it could be. And then suddenly, his line got pulled, and he was being pulled into the ocean. And he was out of his boat, and his boat turned into a million pieces, and he was choking and spluttering on the water because he barely even speak. Really sorry. Oh, wow. So anyway, he was spluttering about everywhere, water was just going everywhere, and he was getting completely wet, and so he was being dragged deeper and deeper into the ocean until he stopped and was face to face with the beast. It was just staring at him. The fish waited as the old man's panic settled. He was overwhelmed with a magnificent sense of calm, and the fish watched as the old man's eyes slowly closed. And the fish swam with him to the bottom of the ocean as his body lay on the ocean floor. No man had ever been face to face with this beast, and they never will again, because the fish was never seen ever again.